Okay, so everybody's growing, gaining weight every day, looking good. See if I can film each dog individually while they're not moving very much. Lizzie, you need to go sit somewhere. So this is Busy. Let's, my Biz boy. Let's see how we're going to start. So everybody just ate. And so I probably should have filmed them before they ate. And they might have been a little bit more active, but not much more. So it'll be in the next 10 days, you'll see a complete difference. They'll be trying to climb out of the whopping box, and their eyes will be, once their eyes open, everything changes. Because they start to notice one another. Come on, Biz, you're over here by yourself. It's just a little tiny bit chilly. I just wiped everybody down, and so that's why they're all huddled up together. So if they're cold, then the more they'll bunch up, and if they're comfortable, the more they'll spread out. So these guys were just piled on one another when I was wiping them down, and now they're starting to get comfortable. See if I can get some faces while they're sleeping. So this is B right here. She's one of the two girls. Hate to wake you up, baby girl. And actually, she's right here next to her sister, Bella. Or wait, you know what? I'm starting to get Bella and her brother starting to look more and more alike every day. Yeah, okay. So that's Bella and B. B's got some really nice, I can't capture her color. She's probably looking black, but to you guys, but underneath that she's red. And she's got some white markings on her chest and on the tips of her feet. See right here, you can see the red shining through a little bit. I sent the picture to everybody, or the 3 pictures of Luke. He was dark like this, and then all of a sudden he was red. So let me see if I can move her and get her sister. So this is Bella. She's not happy with me for moving her. Let's see your other side, Bella. There's that red leg of hers. And she is red and white. A party is 50% or more white, and a pied is, I'm sorry, I just said that backwards. A pied is 50% solid, more solid than white is a pied, and a party is more white than solid. Sometimes it's like right on the cusp. You can't tell which is which. You can't. I mean, these guys seem like they're 50%, 50. You can't tell whether they're more solid or more white. But a lot of times the pied is color, their whole top part of them, their back to their tail, from the tip of their nose and across their neck, down their back to the tip of their tail is solid, and then underneath is white. And they usually have a nice collar. So I think Bella is a pied, but she's close enough to call it either way. So that's the 2 girls. And if I was on the other side, they would be facing the other way. Let me turn these guys around. Oh, here's a great shot of Bear's face right here. And actually, here's another great shot of Bella's face, part of it anyway. The dogs are misbehaving out there because I'm not out. Oh, well, we had a bark. Somebody must be having a nice dream. I'm not sure who that was. I think that might have been Bear. So let's see. We got the two girls. Here's the firstborn, Bo. And Bo is a red sable. He also has tan points or red points. He's got nice eyebrows. I just noticed today that these guys are starting to stand up off of their belly, not do that army crawl that they do, which means that their eyes are going to be maybe opening sooner, because when they stand up to walk and they can't see, they crash into things. So I would think that their eyes are going to open soon. Let's see if I can get his picture. Yep. So that's Bo. Bo's small. I'm not sure if he's the smallest. I think he is the smallest. I think he's 11 ounces today. Everybody else is, about 15 ounces. So he's not the runt, but he is the smallest. I don't usually use that word runt. Usually, if they're sickly and everybody else is much, much bigger, then that's one thing. Lizzie, don't knock that fence over. Stop. Let's see, who did we get? We got Bear back here. And I'd kind of like you guys to see the difference between all the boys. This is Brooksy. And he's red. He's a sable, though. Oh, somebody's having some dreams and thrashing all around. Let's get the other brother, too. Sorry. Hold on for a minute. So Lizzie just got in trouble. She's just being obnoxious today. Did I just say, don't make me come out? Andy, if that's you, you can go in the front room too. Go lay down. Oh, that's you, Phoebe. You're not coming in. Sorry, you're going to have to wait. You're going to get a bath, actually. Okay, so... Oh, here's a pretty good shot of her face. Okay, so we turned around. Let's see. This is Bolt. Almost identical to his sister. And... I was going to say Bear, but that's not Bear, that's Brooks. I forgot I brought him out. Brooks is really red, and he's got some points on him. If I could get his face. Oh, can't get him. And this is Bolt. He also has points. He's got some really nice eyebrows. I don't know if he'll let us. Yeah, see, they know me for food. That's all I'm good for. Because I've been supplementing them once or twice a day. Anyway, so that's Bolt. And who else are we missing here? We didn't get... We got her... I think we only got 6. So this is is it everybody? No, okay, so I didn't get Biz. My boy Biz right here. It'll be interesting to see if he's as busy when his eyes open as he is when he's crawling around looking for food. He's not only busy, but I always say his markings. He's got the busiest markings that I've seen, just with the splotches of white on him. He's going to push his brother. I'd like to see your face. How am I going to see your face if it's... I mean, he's got his face shoved all the way in. He's using him as a cushion. Let me see if I can... How about if you go this way so we can see your pretty face? So he's got a nice little splotch of white on his head. And he's a sable. He's more of a fawn sable. He does have some red, but it's he's more brownish than he is red. These sables, we never know what they're going to do. Chris Prentice we co-own a dog together, and she owns Sweetgrass Havanese. If you're on Facebook, and you can go and look at her dog, she had one pup that was born white, and now that dog is dark, dark, dark red. And I don't even think she's a year old yet, but beautiful. So that's, oh, you know what I was going to say? That's it. But I still have to show you, I'm going to show you Sadie's pups. So let me go over to that whelping box. These guys really take up quite a bit of room. I'm thinking that a playpen that I normally move them to next might not be big enough for them, for the 7 of them. I'll have to figure that out as we go. So B was just having a nice little dream running in her sleep. The twitching is actually good. I think neurologically they say anyway. Okay, let me head over to Sadie's box. Sadie is right over there. And we have it all draped off because with the air running, I didn't want to draft. I want to keep the temperature over there steady. When babies are first born, when puppies are first born, they can't maintain their own body temperature. So we do that by keeping them in a heated place, usually between 80 and 90 degrees. And dog's temperature is 102. Puppies are born in the low 90s. So we want to keep them as warm as we possibly can. And every day we turn it down. Well, every week or so we turn it down about 5 degrees. So these guys here, though, are over a week old and doing pretty well. So I can't wait for them to be up and running. Okay, let me see how I want to do this. Come here, my chocolate girl. Uh-oh, didn't mean to make you cough. Squeezed you too tight. So these are Sadie's girls. And you can see the difference in sizes. Well, the one is completely stretched out. But believe it or not, they're catching each other because the one who was huge is gaining, but gaining slowly. And the one who was little is gaining quickly. So I would assume that the red girl, who I named Chloe, she probably gobbled up everything when she was inside the womb. And the other one, Sissy, with a C, C-I-S-S-Y, she probably got very little in the womb. So, but is gaining at a very, very, very fast rate. So, Chloe is going to be she's a red sable, but actually chocolate. Both of these are chocolates because their pigment is chocolate. She's probably going to be more like her dad. She's what we call a red-coated chocolate. And not sure exactly what her color is going to do. She's got a lot of tipping behind her ears, which is indicative of sables. I think she's got a black mask since she's only 24 hours old. I haven't studied her yet. And of course, they don't want to be facing me. They'd rather be facing away. Yeah, she doesn't have too much of a black mask. She does have one, but I think that all that black is going to go away. Look at her scratching already. That's from being in the womb. And see, if they had come out on time, these guys would be almost a week old. So I expect them to be a little bit more mature. And she's like, I've eaten, and now I want to stretch and just stretch all the way out. So yeah, so this little girl, if we use her for breeding, she should be able to produce for us reds or chocolates like her father. Her father is red with chocolate pigment, and he does give us nice red pups. And he gives us some really nice chocolate pups, as you can see here. So this little girl, Sissy, you can see her red streaks. She's a nice dark chocolate, but the one thing about Sadie and Andy's pups are, gosh, in the summertime when the sun hits their coat, it is really, really beautiful because it's got these red streaks in it. And just beautiful. So these guys are still looking like little mice, but 24 hours old. They both have gained weight, and excited that I don't have to do anything for them. I don't have to feed them or supplement them or anything. So they're doing really, really well, and Sadie's doing really well too. So that's it.